Hey everybody, welcome to the very first video that I have ever made. This is probably going to be terrible, but let's go ahead and jump right into it. So I have one fish tank already, and finally convinced my wife to let me buy another one, but she didn't specify how big the tank had to be. So I went ahead and did the rational thing and bought a 75-gallon tank from Petco. They have an awesome sale going on right now through August, I believe, so you guys should go check that out if you want to. Right now, going to be starting this project. It's going to take a while to get everything I want. I actually don't know what kind of fish to put in there yet, so I got to figure that out. But we're going to be gathering some supplies, and first thing is going to be building a stand. I got this idea from another video on Gibo's Garage. That's the name of the channel. I'll put a link below. I'm not going to film me making this stand just because he already has a video on it, and it's pretty good, so check that out. If you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll be happy to help answer those with dimensions and everything like that. So I will tune back in once this stand is most of the way done so we can talk about it some more. Alright, so after thinking about it, I am gonna probably go a little bit more in depth on actually how I'm building this, just to make some things more clear. So this whole stand is going to be built kind of on a budget. The stand is actually made of 7 2x4x8s, and I got them the cheapest ones I could find. Just make sure you get them fairly straight, so that way you don't have to wrestle the wood later if it's all crooked or bent or anything and you don't want it warping. So this whole thing is going to be broken down into 4 legs. I chose 28 inches on those because that's kind of the height of my current stand on the 55-gallon that I have. So I'd like for them to be fairly similar. You're going to need 6 cross support beams at 16.5 inches, and you're also going to need 4 more pieces at 49.5 inches. And what that is, it's going to be supporting all the way across. We're going to build 2 frames, one for the top and the bottom, and once I get all this stuff cut, I'll lay it all out so we can see that a little bit better. Okay, so here's everything cut. I'm going to be using 2.5-inch deck screws to build this. We're going to go ahead and get the frames built, and be sure to pre-drill all the holes just to prevent the wood from splitting. So I'm going to go ahead and attach those now. Well, as you can see, I didn't get very far. I only got like half of it done on the very first frame. I started thinking about cookies, so I had to go get some cookies and take a break. Alright, after some much needed cookies and water, because it's getting super hot out here, I went ahead and finished that first frame. We're going to do the next one really quick, and then I'm going to go over kind of how I built those. Sorry for the shaky camera. Haven't had enough coffee, or maybe I've had too much coffee today. Not sure. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish the second one, and then we'll talk about those. Alright, we got the 2 frames built, and I got the legs on there too. Let me just show you what's going on. So I got the legs bolted on the inside here. Show you, using those 3. And it's like that on all 4 of them. Now, one thing I do want to point out, you want to make sure the one you use for the top, fill along it on all of the parts where it connects, because you want to pick the one that's pretty flat. Just to give even surface area for your tank to sit on, because these tanks are really heavy, especially when you account all the water sitting in it, plus all the substrate and stone, or whatever you have in there. There's quite a bit of weight for this, so for that reason alone, I'm actually going to put some more support in here on the sides. I'm going to do 6 pieces total to put right here, just to help support the weight on the front and back as well. And I'm going to do on the back side an additional one down here in there. So I'll go ahead and get those cut and then put them on, and I'll check back in. And just like that, we're done. Went ahead and put the new supporting beams in. So there's 3 2x4s on the back side. This is my back. So there's 1 on the outside and then 2 on the inside as well. And then I did only 2 in the front, counting the actual leg that goes all the way through. And the reason for that is I'm going to put some doors on the front, so I want that to be flush. This is probably going to be like a 2-part video. Next video, I'm going to be building a top probably to put on here, and also some shelves for inside and the doors, and we're going to do some painting. So hope you guys enjoyed this. See you next time.